It's Joe, and this is my next project.
Got it cold this morning. Had the mechanic on the heater a little bit. And we're gonna do the band today. I've thought about it. And here's what I've got going on. I think this band, the top of this band is going to be parallel with this. And I kind of drew a little red line, and I got that line by this fancy gizmo here. And I stuck a little Sharpie in it and drug it along. And that may seem no-brainer, but what's gonna happen is when we put the real 3-inch metal up here, and it's gonna stick up this tall probably, I will still be able to hang this down and draw a profile. I'll make another one, make a profile of that. This band, you saw we had it on here before. Let me just get it and put it on there. There it is. Gonna do this with one hand. Barely. See, that's our practice band. And what is going on here is this band cannot sit like this. It's too gappy in here. We've got to cut this in a way to where this slant continues and it doesn't change and go at a 90 to this. That just ruins the whole look of it. So and we're putting it back. So we made one out of paper. And this is gonna wrap around here. Let me see if I can get this on a tripod. And I'll talk a little louder. We'll talk about it. How's that? All right. When this wraps around there, it can't wrap around like that. We don't want to cut the top. We're going to end up with a gap in there. So we're going to raise it up until it fits nicely. And then we'll make one of these and we'll cut a pattern. Really what we want to do is cut this bottom off. We want this to stay like this, and we can lower it and it'll stay with that profile. That band, the band is going to wrap around the outside of this. This top line is going to blend into the band, and this whole program is going to be way out here. It's going to end up, I think when it wraps around both sides, it's going to be out here and really probably a little closer to this opening. We have to watch this. I don't want this I want this to join in right there. I may have to cut this back just a little bit, but that's going to join in there also. So a lot of stuff going on. I think we're going to start by figuring out how to cut this band right there. And let's see. Something like that. Also, I'm shooting this a little bit out of sequence. This piece is gonna go on here just about like that. And we've got to cut it right along that dark line, right down there, and stop right in here. where we can get it under the band. We don't want to cut it too much, but we need to know where this is going to go. We might have to treat this different. And we're going to slide it back and forth. I got 2 of these to do. And I'm kind of set up here on the butcher block, basically, is what that is. And I'm going to see if we can go right into this from a video. If I can just put it on time lapse, maybe. And we'll just go to town. Oh, I don't think we can. Oh, no, we get closer and get further, but I'm going to have to stop and put it on time lapse. I really want to get where you can see it, all the cutting without getting sparks all over my camera, actually. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut you off time lapse. All right, I like the way this thing looks and fits. I think I can get it on there. I like this profile. That's gonna be just about right, I think. Maybe I can move it back a little bit. How do I transfer this one onto this one? I hold them up next to each other. They got a big gap in there. I don't know how you do it on your planet. Here's how I do it. Right over here. There you go. This is kind of a soft seat. And I think I can do it like this. Yeah. Pencil. I think I can get most of it on there like this. All right. And this is that would be the inside. That's the inside of the pattern. That's good. Now, I'll just get the scissors and I'll cut that out, and I'll have one for the other side. All right. And this one fits on this body. It fits on here with that much, and I've marked it right here on there. And we can take it and lay it on here. I hope this works. I don't know. Just doing this for a hobby here. That goes on about right there. And that goes on. Well, we're close there. Okay. A little bit more. Very. That should do it. There. I can follow that line. I can follow that line pretty good. Let's get on there. Just about like that. Oh, yeah. All right. And let's cut that one out. Well, it's Tuesday, and I still haven't got a whole lot of progress. I've got some, and here's what happened. I was ready to cut these out on this 5-inch wide piece, but no matter how I put them, I just didn't have enough material. Because I want to hang a little bit down here to go in front of the trunk lid, and I want to leave a little bit extra up here to go under the back window where I can mark it on the piece. Of course, this is the only piece that's right. So what I've decided to do is I will make 2 pieces. I'll make one band will go from this side to this side, and then I will have a separate piece that will come through here and lay over these pieces. But I want to nail this down, and my concern is this here going like this and then back up. So I need to pull down here and pull forward on that, and that's this rig I've got set up over here. I wasn't at first gonna show that because I thought, who needs to see this? But maybe that is the part you need to see, you want to see. And see the 2x6 kind of hanging out there, and it's all just rigged up there. And I'm gonna set you up here, and we're gonna put a few rivets in. And another thing that happened was it snowed. And here's the way it happens in Texas. When the newsman predicts snow, before the word snow gets out of his mouth, you can hear car crashing all over. But that's okay, because they've already bought up all the toilet paper. Their car is filled with toilet paper, so it's like a big airbag. Snow around here, it snows 1/2 inch deep. People lose their mind. That's Texas. That is snow in Texas. Where's my thing? And I've got this little strap. It's pulling these together. We've got the rivets. Oh, stay there, honey. Oh, I got a mark. Where's the pin? I lost the pin. Really? I bet it's on the slaughtering block over here. Really? All right. I didn't want to put you on time lapse. All right, that's there. And again, one there, one there, one there. Come on, one more. One more. I might not put in that bottom one on this side. And then mark it about like that. All right, all right. Let's see if we can get this. These are my favorite rivet gun. I may have said that already. I don't know if I can read this. I've used a lot of rivet guns. It's not written on, there it is. Malco. Man, that is That thing works. Always with the rivet behind it, with a washer behind it. All right, and that's how we should. Got to start thinking about wheels for this. Big diameter wheels. Absolutely, positively 5-spoke of some kind. I'm thinking, well, today's 2-year plan. Maybe Hildebrand. I don't know. Haven't decided. But I got to come up with something. Big and littles. I can't think of anything that would fit on here, or a car of this era, other than a 5-spoke of some kind. I think that really fits these cars well. All right. Let that off there. And let this off here. And I'll show you how that was. That was just a little pair of T vice grips there that I had it hooked in, and a little C-clamp. Oh, that did good. Nice, nice. And then where's the... I cleaned up these other pieces. They'll end up going on there. I know I show you this every time. They're gonna go on there. Right about like that. Right down there. We'll get to that shortly. It fit on there pretty good. And we're gonna make the piece on the back, and I've got the other one right here, the one that goes on the right. And I'll show you how I bent that. I stuck it in here and I just stepped on it. I push it down and pull it out, push it down and pull it out. See all the little marks? And here's how it fits over here on this side. Just about like that. That's pretty good. Now, next, one little rib across the back, a couple of rivets here, a rivet here. We're almost there, man. Snow or no snow, we're having a blast. All right, we've got all 3 pieces here cut for our stock. These sides are bent. This, I believe we can lower that down in there, get it fastened in, and cut our final line. This needs to flow into here at some point. And we talked about this being parallel. I don't know if it'll be parallel or if it's just gonna flow into this. We're gonna draw it several times. I think this looks, well, that's because this isn't on there. This is gonna be on there. Oh, hook on there, get on there. There we go. Cool. But that's all gonna have to happen another day. I am out of time for one Saturday. I'm getting calls. I have got to go. Hey, thanks for tuning in. That looks good.